Good morning and welcome to Hashtag Rise and Grind. I am your host, Glenn Lundy. I am a husband to one, a father to six, and the general manager of Dan Cummins Chevrolet Buick in Paris, Kentucky, the second largest used car franchise dealer in the United States of America. It is 5:30 a.m. and I hope that you are ready to rise and grind.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What's up, everybody? How are you guys doing today? Welcome. Today is Tuesday, August 14th, 2018, and I am absolutely ready to do some fun stuff with you guys today. I'm actually looking, as I'm talking to you right now, I'm actually looking at some pictures that Brandon took from this weekend that were amazing. I don't know if you guys saw that album. He posted it in the Rise and Grind group, but he took some awesome pictures from this stinking event, dude, and they're just amazing. The event altogether was just over the top. I mean, yesterday I kept seeing just post after post after post from people that were at the event, the experience that they had at the event, you know, how it was a life-changing event, things like that. And it's incredible to see it. It's incredible to hear it. It's just awesome, dude. It's just awesome. So I'm feeling much better today. I'm feeling much more rested today. That event wore me out. Sean Hayes was leaving. I know everybody was pretty much worn out. Sean Hayes was leaving work yesterday. He got to get out a little bit early. He got to get out at 7 o'clock, and I asked him if he was going to do anything special with his wife, and he was like, dude, I'm going home, and I'm going to bed, period, which is basically all I wanted to do when I got home also. I just wanted to go to bed because I was still just kind of like overwhelmed and shocked from Sunday. I mean, just all the feedback that we got from everybody was incredible. The experience itself was just exhausting. We had to exert a lot of energy, and I'm not talking about building stages and all that. That stuff was exhausting. But when you go up on stage and you leave it on the stage and you pour your heart, your soul, your energy, and everything you got into other people, it wears you out. But today, I'm rested, feeling better. And it was cool because yesterday when I got to work, I got to get back in my groove, get back into my thing, and I'm really excited about that because we have a lot of growth left at Dan Cummins. We got a lot of things still to do with Dan Cummins, and I'm excited to dive into all of those things. Also, yesterday I was jacked up because the boys from Joplin, Missouri, right? We had 10 guys from Joplin, Missouri come down to the dealership and spend a little bit of time with me. They came down for the event, for the Rise and Grind event, and then that carried over, and we spent a little time at the dealership. And these guys it was awesome because these guys are the number one. They're the number one Kia dealers. It's called Roper Kia. They're the number one Kia dealers in all of Missouri. And they sent 10 guys, dude. 10 guys drove 12 hours. Actually, one girl with them. So 10 people drove 12 hours from Missouri to come down for this event, to invest time into this event, and to invest time into the dealership. And I thought, man, that's strong. They're already number one. They're already number one, but yet they took the time and energy to come down 12 hours to spend time with us. And that got me thinking like a lot about winners and achievers and the way that they act and certain things that they do that we can apply in our lives. And that's what we're going to kind of attack today. But first, you know what we got to do? We got to get things going. So we're going to go ahead and get the energy going in here, get everybody woke up, do a little bit of dancing this morning as we roll around. This is the part of the show where I want you to hit that share button because every time we hit a share, there's a possibility you just might change the way someone starts their day. And I believe if we change the way someone starts the day, we can change this planet. So let's get the music going. Let's get everybody up in here. And would you do me a favor? Would you say good morning to me? Because if you say good morning to me, I can see you. And I might say good morning to you. Just like I'm going to say good morning to my man, Tim Duff. Good morning, Jay Heidemann and Michael Jasper. What's up, what's up? Good morning, Melvin Rodriguez and Beth Workman. How are you? Good morning, Vicky Everett. My man, Dave Clayton. Got to shake his hand, and I'm so excited about that. Good morning, Tom Ronchel and Jeff Baker. Josh. Oh, what's up, Chad Arnold? Scott Simons is in the house. Wade Davis and my man, Robert Fuller. Dude, Robert Fuller is a different dude. He has lost so much weight, he looks great. Good morning, Robbie Toomey. Good morning, Shanique Parker. Shanika Parker, what's up? Dwayne Arthur, how you doing, man? Good morning, Stephen Jones, Elizabeth Rankin, and Gilbert. My girl, Miss Erin Hunt Ferguson. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, man, everybody's up in here, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Tom Sizemore, what's up? All right, cool. You guys feeling that? I'm feeling that. Cool. All right, let's get out. Woo. Lola Youngs. I'm seeing so many new names in here. I love it. If this is your first time jumping on the hashtag Rise and Grind show, welcome to hashtag Rise and Grind. Your life is going to change, and it's going to start today because we're changing the way you start your day. Check it out. These Missouri boys, #1 Kia dealer in Missouri. #1, right? They drive down 12 hours as a team. They drive down, and I'm like, man, I asked Tustin, I believe is his first name. I asked him, like, why did you guys do this? You're already #1. You're already the #1 store. Why did you take 10 members of your team, jump in cars, caravan 12 hours to Paris to learn a little bit from Dan Cummins and from this event? Why? And he told me straight up, he's like, bro, we did this because these are the leaders in my operation. Some of these people are salespeople, some of them are BDC people, some of them are sales managers, but these are all leaders and future leaders in our operation. And I want to, as the GM, he said, I want to invest in them. And I thought, man, that's powerful. This is the #1 guy. If there were more stores at the bottom that would invest in their people, then those stores wouldn't be at the bottom. They'd be the #1s. Because here's what I've noticed about winners. Winners invest in other people. That's simply what winners do. It's just what they do. They constantly are investing in other people. Obviously, Zig Ziglar said it best. When you help other people achieve their goals and their dreams, that's the easiest way for you to achieve your goals and your dreams. But there's more to it than that. There's a lot more to it than that. You see, when you invest in other people, when you start to expend that energy, when you start to give to others, you receive so much back. You receive tenfold what you give out. And that's what Tustin's got going on with his team, is he's giving. He's investing in them. He's spending the time on them. And what he's getting back is they're the #1 dealers. The #1 Kia dealer in all of Missouri. So I thought that was really important to note. Winners constantly invest in other people. Now, something else I noticed and learned about winners over the weekend as we had different speakers at the event, and I've been around a lot of different people lately. And so here's a winner. This guy right here. This is one of those amazing pictures that Brandon took right here. But this guy right here, Roddy Chong, this dude's a winner, right? This dude is an absolute winner, man. He is a pro. He is an absolute expert. He's like Michael Jackson when it comes to his performances and his routine. He is very, very particular of the way he does his stuff, the way he has things set up. He sends over a set list of exactly how things have to be, the table he needs for his violin, the marker that he needs for his whiteboard to do his routine, and he is just an absolute expert and an absolute pro. The performance that he does it like every week, man. Every week somewhere in the country he does this same performance. But here's the thing about Roddy, man. Even though Roddy does the same performance, right? Even though he delivers the same message and it's incredible the way he delivers it. Even though he's done it and he's done it for years and years and years, Roddy practices and trains more than anybody I ever know. Roddy took a full hour of rehearsal before the event. He took a full hour of rehearsal to dive in to dive in and practice a routine that he's already done probably 1,000 times. He's probably done it 1,000 times, but yet he still took the time to practice and rehearse and test his mics and test his violin and make sure everything's perfect and make sure he's got everything he needs. And I thought, man, winners, something I learned about that. Winners, they practice and train always, all the time. The Jordans, the Kobes, the Roddies. This guy, what a pitcher, man. The Jordans, the Kobes, the Roddies, all of these winners that are out there, they practice and train always. Are you practicing and training? Are you practicing and training, or are you like, oh, I got this, I've done this, been there, done that a million times, don't need to practice anymore, at Dan Cummins, we watch Grant Cardone videos. We watch Grant Cardone videos all the time, and sometimes you're watching the same videos over and over again. Sometimes people are like, I've seen it, I know it, I understand it, I don't have to watch it again. No, bro, listen, winners practice and train always. That's your number 2 no. Number 1, winners invest in other people. Number 2, winners in practice and train always. Third guy I want to talk about real quick. This guy, Josh Cummins, man. This guy, Josh Cummins, he went up on stage this weekend, and he spoke deeply on his family. He talked about his family. He talked about his roots. He talked about his grandfather who started the company 56 years ago, or 61 years ago, I'm sorry. He talked about the dedication and the commitment from his family. He spoke about his roots. He spoke about how the dealership has evolved into the mega dealership that it is today. This place where we employ over, close to 300 people. We sell like 850 cars a month. He spoke on that, but what I really noticed and what I really like about Josh Cummins, because he truly is a winner, what I like about him is that Josh Cummins understands that to be a winner, in order to keep winning, you have to evolve. You have to change and evolve. You cannot do same. You have to change and evolve, but at the same time, you can never, ever, ever forget where you came from. You cannot forget where you came from. Change and evolve, but stay humble and realize who helped you and what it takes to get you there. And that's what I noticed. That's something that winners do. Winners have this ability to keep up with what's going on around with them. They have this ability to evolve and change when they run into problems, when things start to get in the way, when they're not sure how they're going to make it. They have this ability to shift and to go left and to switch to the right and to zig when others are zagging and zag when others are zigging. But at the same time, they have this awesome ability to never forget where they came from, to never forget their roots. Sometimes at the dealership, I sometimes struggle with that a little bit. Sometimes I think at the dealership, we're struggling with that a little bit right now. And that's something we're getting ready to dive into more, is we have shifted and we have evolved and we've made lots of changes. But I think sometimes, myself included, sometimes we get a little high on our horse and we forget where we came from. And that's not what winners do. Winners never forget where they came from and who helped them along the way. So winners, they always invest in other people. Winners are always practicing and training. Winners are always evolving, but never forgetting. And then what I'm going to tell you about this girl right here, Mrs. Danelle Delgado, she is so real. She is so raw. She is so talented. She is so kind. She is so serving. She is so amazing. She is so networked and connected. And she is just an incredible human being. She is a powerful, incredible human being. You want to talk about a winner? Danelle Delgado is a winner. And here's something about Danelle. From the moment she got here, she was training and educating and taking notes and learning about Paris and the community and the people around here. And her and I got to talk and spend a lot of time together. And she talked about how she listens to podcasts, and she talked about how she's always diving in. She is always educating herself every single day, every moment of every day. Danelle Delgado is educating herself to become become better. And that's because that's what winners do. Winners constantly are learning more. They're constantly educating themselves. I noticed that Josh Cummins is always listening to podcasts. I try to always listen to different podcasts and different speakers and different leaders across the industry. I know that Sean Hayes is constantly listening to other people. I know Kelsey Malico is podcast. I know Deanne, she really likes her autobiographies and her books. Winners constantly educate themselves all of the time. Are you educating yourself constantly all of the time? Are you learning? Are you growing? Because you need to be, because guess what? That's what winners do. It's what winners do. Now, also at the event, we had Sean and Kelsey and Deanne, and for them, it was kind of their first time speaking. Sean had done one other one at Rockstar Auto Conference that I know of. Maybe he did some other ones I didn't know of, but as far as like speaking out in public in front of a lot of people, it was the first time for Sean and Kelsey and Deanne. And here's one thing I noticed, because they're all winners. One thing I noticed is that winners keep it real. Winners keep it real, and winners keep it raw. Sean and Kelsey and Deanne delivered powerful performances, powerful speeches. They told their stories. They talked real and raw. They talked about their struggles. They talked about their triumphs. They told these stories that made us able to connect with them in such a powerful way. I mean, Sean is so likable. He's so real, and he's so humble, and at the same time, he doesn't like sugarcoat anything, you know? He's just raw, and that's what makes you love him, is the rawness. And Kelsey was so raw, she kicked her shoes off as soon as she walked on the stage. And Deanne's just so humble and gives it all the glory. And so here's the note for Mike Brockway note is winners keep it real. Winners keep it real. Listen, I want to help you guys. I want to help you guys become a winner. I do. I want to help you guys become winners. And so I want to share these notes with you. I want to make sure you understand that winners invest in other people. Winners practice and train always. Winners evolve and never, ever, ever forget where they came from. Winners educate themselves constantly. And winners keep it real, and they keep it raw. And I want to help you to become a winner. So I want you to join my boot camp. I've got a boot camp that I want you to join. It's going to last 6 weeks, okay? It's going to last 6 weeks. I'm going to start it as soon as I have 30 people in the boot camp. That's when I'm going to start it. We're going to go 6 weeks together. We're going to work together on the Sunday, okay? I'm going to spend time with you. On Sunday, I'm going to dedicate 6 Sundays to you. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to start when I have 30 people. It's just going to be 30. I'm going to cap it off at that. I don't want to go too much bigger than that. So 30 people is where I'm going to cap it off. So you need to get in there. But what we're going to do week 1, we're going to create a routine that's customized specifically to you, like a morning routine, a daily routine that you can dive into. Week 2, we're going to create honest and tangible dreams that you can reach and you can achieve. Week 3, we're going to create a big picture path to your dream. Week 4, we're going to identify the small steps that you have to take, the small little steps that you have to take to get there. Week 5, we're going to learn how to hold yourself accountable on all of these things. And week 6, we're going to get clear on how to measure and maintain these things so that you can become the winner that I know you have inside of you. You see, you deserve this. You deserve this. So if you want to be a part of the boot camp, I need you to text the word grind to 66866. Text the word grind to 66866. Or you can, of course, just go to my website. Go to the website, go to glennlundy.com. There's a tab on there about the boot camp. There's a tab on there, and it breaks down exactly what we're going to do and how we're going to do it together. But I want to help you, because what I've realized is that winners invest in other people. So I want to invest my time and energy. Obviously, we spend time together here on the morning show, and that's awesome. But I want to get real close and real personal with 30 of you. I want to get real tight with 30 of you and help you to achieve the things that I know that you want to achieve. Because I truly believe that you are an amazing human being. You are an amazing human being, uniquely made by God himself. You are a child of God. Do you understand that? Uniquely made in his image to be the absolute best version of you that you can possibly be. And see, you're a part of this elite group, right? This elite group of Rise and Grinders, hashtag Rise and Grind, right? And you're a part of this group. And so all of your posts and your comments and your video and all of that stuff, it's truly making an impact on this planet. It's making an impact to your friends, to your family members, to your coworkers, to everyone around you. And it's making an impact on me. And I, for one, I absolutely love you for it. I do. I absolutely love you. And so I want us to connect on a deeper level. I want us to spend 6 weeks together. And part of that 6 weeks, I mean, we're going to get on coaching calls. I'm going to get on coaching calls with you guys. We're going to have a private Facebook group that just the 30 of us will be in, where we can talk and we communicate and we can help. And I want to help you get to that next level where you're out there winning. You're out there championing. Is that a word? Winning and championing like you deserve to be. That's what I want to do. So let me know if you have any interest in that. Message me or just go text text the word grind to 66866. If you need more videos, go to glenlundy.com. There's over 150 videos there that you can watch that will inspire, that will motivate, and that will educate you. If you need some Rise and Grind gear, go to glenlundy.com. All that stuff's up there. And then do me a favor, make sure you hit that share button so we can get this out to as many people as humanly possible. Try to change the way that they start their day. And then most importantly, will you come back here tomorrow? Please come back here tomorrow at 5:30 a.m. as we continue to hashtag Rise and Grind. I'll see you guys. Have an amazing day today. Have a spectacular day today. Have a stupendous, over-the-top, just killer day today. And I'll see you tomorrow morning at 5:30 a.m. as we hashtag Rise and